Hello, everyone. It's Joanne, and I am your host for another Dollar Tree Shoppers Anonymous meeting, DTSA. Are you a DTSAer? I am. And guess what? This might be a bit of a longer haul. So saddle up and maybe get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, a beverage, maybe a snack or two, because I have 5 bags of gloriousness. Glory. How about that? There we go. All right. Yes, I am a reading and writing tutor. Yeah, can you tell? Oh my word. All right. Get a little zany when I get on camera. What can I say? So, my addiction has only gotten worse. I think you're all enabling me. I'm going to blame it on you. All right, let's get into it. I know you want to see what I got. All new items. Okay, now this was from my local Dollar Tree in Hudson, Wisconsin. It's my favorite one just because I know it so well. And I feel comfortable there. It's my happy place. So they had new books out. And when they get new books out, I get very excited. Now, I should have peeled these off ahead of time because I can't see how much the regular price was. Sometimes it will be in the front. All right, let's just say it was very expensive and Joanne got a great deal. And so she is justified in buying this book. Here it is, $21.99. All right. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so this is called the Healthy Swaps Cookbook by Danielle Davis. And easy substitutions to boost the nutritional value of your favorite recipes. So I love cookbooks. I still do, even though I know I am aware that we have this thing called the internet where you can look up recipes. But I still like having images in front of me with books and cookbooks, and so I have quite the collection of cookbooks. Yes. And I will look through these. I look through them in the store a little bit, and then if I see 1 or 2 recipes I really like, then I pop them in. Ooh, Thai turkey meatballs. All right. So there we go. So smoky turkey chili. Yeah. This is a lot of, I feel like it's good fall and winter comfort foods. So I just kind of paged through it and I thought, yes, I like it. Mini turkey meatloaves. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Oh, those look good. Cookie dough truffles. All right. So yeah. So I have all these cookbooks and then I make the same recipes over and over again. Does that happen to you? But I will look through it, and if it's one that I got at Dollar Tree for $1.50, if it's really good and I feel like it has a lot of good recipes, but maybe I don't need all of them. This one has a lot of good recipes. I feel like this is a keeper for me. But if I get one and there's only a couple recipes I like, rather than tearing those out and kind of ruining it for someone else, I will either photocopy them or write them down by hand, and then I'll donate the book because I don't like to rip out if it's, but if I'm ripping out a bunch of recipes like this one, if I really like a lot of recipes, I'll just gut it and do it that way. So I don't know. You do you. Don't get upset with me. It's what I do. I mean, I'm not going to change. All right. This is 30-minute low-carb dinners, 75 easy-to-prepare meals that are healthy, delicious, and fast by Valerie Azinga. And again, oh my word. Okay, so this says it has $21.99 again. This one says it has premium binding and it stays open and hands-free. Let's test it. Yes! I didn't even know that. Look how you can get some really cool cookbooks for $1.50 each at your local Dollar Tree. I mean, come on. How cool is this? So, very nice. Looked like a lot of good recipes again. So, I feel like I got a couple really good ones. Creamy chicken marsala. My husband and I love Indian food, so I did see, and Thai food. There's a green curry. Sounds really nice. So a lot of these recipes. Butter chicken. Love butter chicken. So, okay, anyway. You're like, okay, less about you and just show us the book, sis. All right, I am. You addicts are just too much. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, and there was even a hot cocoa one. I think I saw that in the store. And I was like, there's hot cocoa in here? Yeah, hand it over. Oh, milkshake, hot chocolate milkshake. Okay, yeah, they had some nice beverages, which seem like they'll be good for, the cold season coming up here. Cold, cold winter. I live in Wisconsin, so it's a freezing in the winter. That's why so many of us are abnormal. All right, okay, so A Year at Catbird Cottage, Recipes for a Nourished Life by Melina Hammer. Okay, at least her last name was easier to pronounce. This is a big, thick one. And again, I did not do that. This one I bet is 30 something. I'm just guessing. $32.50. Oh my gosh. Yes. So, I mean, look at this. This would be, if you are buying Christmas gifts and you're on a tight budget this year, pick some of these things up if you can find them now. And if you have somebody who likes cookbooks, I mean, for like $32.50 this is worth, and you're getting it for $1.50. So I mean, that's great. And if sometimes if you're on a tight budget, you don't want your gifts to look like they came from Dollar Tree. You want to put together something that looks pretty nice. And I would say this book is beautiful. And if you have somebody who likes to cook, look at the images in here too, even just for junk journaling. Wow. But very nice. And so this would be wonderful to get someone and in your life if you're, anyway, enough on that. I'll get off my pulpit now. Yeah. All right. We had some lean years when we were newly married and different things that, where I had to be very cautious. And when I was a college student, I remember that specifically, having not a big budget and having to buy for several people. So, I was very careful in how I did that. So I would look for the deals. Okay. So let's get into some these were not really junk journal related either, but let's get into some more non-junk journal related. You're like, hey, but you're a junk journal channel. Yes, but I also have a body, and I like to buy things from Dollar Tree and save money on them, and especially when they're nice dupes like this. So I think this is a dupe to Native. I'm not sure, but Pro Silk Salon Lemon Glaze Moisturizing Body Wash, and no parabens, no silicones, no phthalates, and no dyes. So, which is very, very good. And I smelled it in the store. I wish you could smell it now. It was heavenly. Lemon glaze. Did I say that? Lemon glaze, like lemon glaze cookies. When I saw cookies on the cover, I was like, I gotta smell it. Or on the label, I had to smell it. Okay, now this, first time I've seen this in my local Dollar Tree. This is a dupe to the, what is it, Sol de Janeiro? Is that what it's called? Sol de Janeiro, I think. This is the Brazilian Soul Body Butter, pistachio and caramel. And I checked my receipt when I got home, because I was pretty sure it was that. I thought it was either $1.25 or $1.50. It was $1.25 for this big container. Again, a nice Christmas gift for someone. This is 6 ounces. So this is the pistachio and caramel. I already said that, I think, body butter. And the lemon glaze body wash was also $1.25. Most of my shampoos and conditioners and these body butters and things like that in my stores are still $1.25. So I was very pleased with that. Now, this one, if you watch Twisted Gypsy at all, she just hauled this one recently, and I was pleased to find it in my store as well. It's a plant-based leave-in conditioner and detangler. So paraben-free, sulfate-free, cruelty-free. You get 6.7 fluid ounces. Plant-based, I think I said that. Natural Sense is the brand. And so, nice big leave-in conditioner here. And look, you could put together a basket with some of these items. Again, a nice gift basket. Okay. Now this I hadn't seen. I've seen other people haul it, other creators or other YouTube channels, I guess I should say. And I had not found it. Well, now I did. And I was like, oh, when I find something on my wish list, you should see me in the stores. You would probably be frightened because I'm like, oh, I'm sure there's an inhale of breath. It's like, I can't breathe for a second. And then I just get so excited. So Honey Rescue Foot Glaze, River and Row, ceramides and floral extracts, nourish and renew. and my heels are always so dry, so I need to use this. So pH balance, paraben free, non-comedogenic, not tested on animals, for all skin types. So it says use daily, morning and night for a hydrated and smooth looking youthful glow. Well, I need my feet to have a youthful glow. All right, and the bee on there is very cute too. And this is definitely not a Dollar Tree brand, so this is a good deal. This is, again, you could put this together in a basket. Okay, so gift basket. This is Rosé Champagne Wishes Renewing Body Scrub. Again, love to scrub in the shower and get some of that dry skin off. That sounds gross, doesn't it? You've switched off now. You've gone to another channel already. Enough about the dry skin lady. It's creeping us out. Okay, so, but Rosé Champagne Wishes. Now, I couldn't tell what this smelled like in the store, so bear with me. Uh-oh, it's going to be one of those that's hard to get off. Okay, let me use my Cricut. I do not have a Cricut, but I have one of these things, so it's so handy. It's like not what the Cricut people intended it to be. Let me just see. That is nice. That's very nice. Now, I didn't buy all the other stuff, but they had these Rosé Champagne Wishes. Gosh, if I remember right, it was like, oh, I can't remember it all now. I feel like a body wash, perhaps, maybe a body butter. And this is by the Spothecary, the brand that you see a lot of times at Dollar Tree. Pink sugar, raspberry, and ceramides. That's weird. Okay, pink sugar. Why they said it like that? Okay, ceramides. Okay, anyway. Okay, so yeah. I mean, these aren't the biggest bottles. This is, but this is 6 ounces. I mean, I feel like it's pretty good size. Again, it would be nice in a gift basket, especially if you got the other ones. So, like I said, there was 3 or 4 other products with it that I didn't get. So if you wanted to get a nice gift basket for someone, you get the Rosé Champagne Wishes, you know, body scrub, the body wash, the body butter, whatever they have, you know, make a nice little basket. And the baskets at Dollar Tree now, the plastic containers are $1.50 each. So keep that in mind. All right. Now, I've seen these containers a lot, but I've never got one. They're like a little, you push, put lotion or something in there, and then you can pop up a little bit at a time when you're on the go traveling. So it's called a dispenser pump. And I love greens. Green's my favorite color. So toss that puppy in. All right. This is called Beauty Impressions Nourishing Lip Balm, Coconut Lime Scented with squalene. I don't know what that is. And amino acids. Hydrate, nourish, shine, and smile. Super hydrating lip balm. Okay. Designed to keep your lips moisturized all day long. So, and I like the coconut lime scent. So I have never seen this before at any of my stores, so I was excited and tossed it in. It's kind of, if there's a little bit of a glare sometimes, maybe it's easier to see it when it's out of the package here. So it's like a little, I don't know what that looks like. I was going to say it looks like something, but I can already smell it. It's really a nice scent, so keep an eye out for that. All right, now we'll get into some junk journaling and other kind of non-junk journaling, but I have staplers in the house. I have a mini attacher, which is like a Tim Holtz one. And this is a regular size, I mean, it's regular size staples, but a miniature stapler. So I just thought it would be nice to have a regular size stapler in my craft room and thought, you know, it was cute, and I popped it in the cart, popped it in the cart. All right. Now these aren't really junk journal related, but I was really kind of excited to see these next items here. Okay, and so I bought every one that I could find because, you know, I have so much free time on my hands. All right, they're DIY felt sewing kits. So there's a little astronaut guy. So you have everything you need in there. These were $1.25 each. You've got a seahorse. And I want to use these as charms after I make them. What does it say? Does it say the finished size of them? I do not see it. So, I don't know. So, but I'm guessing, you know, they're probably the size on the bag here maybe, or a little bit bigger. So I'd have to open it up and check it out. But anyway, seahorse, and then a dolphin. And I can use these on my Hawaii travel journals. And then okay, is there anything else related to that? No, a dinosaur. I could use this on dinosaur junk journals. This I would give to someone after I make a dinosaur junk journal. So I wouldn't keep this one. The seahorse and the dolphin I would keep for my Hawaii journals. A donut, just because, you know, why not? And then a llama or alpaca. I can't tell the difference, but anyway, I mean, adorable. So maybe you can't see that so great. And then you can see on there a little bit of a glare, sorry, and then the donut. I mean, seriously? So I got, what is it? 6. Okay. I can still do math. That's good. Haven't lost my mind completely. All right. Now, I keep finding new ones of these diamond dot ones, and I have yet to make one. So I'll have like 20 of them, and and then someday I will make them, and I'll probably hate doing them, and I'll be like, okay, let's donate the rest. Okay, but a butterfly, a waterfall, and a lion. Now, and I don't know, I don't think these are dupes to ones I've already gotten, but the butterfly is looking familiar to me. If so, I'll give it to my mom. I always give the dupes to her. She enjoys this art method. She's actually done a bunch of diamond dots in the past. I never had. So, yeah. She hasn't done any recently, though, so I don't know. These were really cute. They are bracelet kits, but I'm going to use them for junk journaling. So the little rubber bands I use for making when I crinkle seam binding. So I do have a tutorial on my channel if you want to check that out. So when I crinkle the seam binding, I use these little rubber bands. So I thought I could use those for that. And then there's little charms. So the little charms I'll be using on my junk journals. Oh, they're like little silicone charms. So I think these are $1.50 each, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought, well, for that price, even just getting the 6 little charms is worth it to me. So, but also the little rubber bands come in handy. So I like that. And then this one has a lot more beads. It has all beads, alphabet beads, other beads. Yeah, so very cute, and I thought definitely worth $1.50. Yeah, so they're bracelet kit. This is called, I guess, yeah, bracelet kit. They're both called that, but yeah. So there's those. This one this way. All right, and then okay. Okay, now I had bought a couple other sets of these cards, and I found 2 more. So you had to know I have to complete this set. It's a compulsion. Okay. So these are conversation cards, and this one is friendship talk, and this one is icebreaker. And I think there was one that was relationships, and then I don't know if it was family. I can't remember, and they're not next to me. They're in my other room, so I can't pull them over. So yeah. But I believe these are $1.50. A lot of these things up by the counter, by the registers, are $1.50 now. I don't know what's that, but so icebreakers, just getting to know people better, I guess, and these would be kind of fun if you, like for Thanksgiving coming up, and getting together with family and friends, maybe pull out one of these, kind of fun. I mean, obviously other board games would be fun too, and friendship talk. So anyway, there's 108 prompts in here, 108 cards. I guess I could take these out and show you a little bit. All right. You addicts are so demanding. Okay. So isn't that pretty on that side? So even if you're not going to use these as conversation cards, just use them for junk journaling. You could cover this side up and use the other side as like, a decoration in your journals. So I feel like it's a really good deal. I mean, you can find so many great junk journaling deals at Dollar Tree. And that's why I love the store so much, especially for my hobby, but also for just other stuff that I do. Oh, hey, I forgot to show you 3 like beauty items that got stuck in the bottom of this bag here. So sorry. All right. And then I'm making sure I don't miss stuff. Okay. So these, I was like, what? I was so excited to see these. So I had to show you. I'm like, I know they're not junk journal related, but I have to show you. Let me take this paper here. So these are Wicked. if you've seen the movie is great. And I think what's the second part coming out in November now. So, yeah. So, okay, let me get the cards out of the way so they're not blurring us from. So this one is berry scented hand cream. Okay, so wicked. All right. This one is watermelon scented hand cream. So you've got that green color with alphaba. And then this one is strawberry scented. So I thought the scents sounded good as well. So I was very pleased. So are these all hand creams? Yes. Berry, watermelon, and strawberry. So this one is kind of alphaba and Glinda together and like the university symbol or something. And then the other two are, them alone. So I thought those would be great for throwing in my purse or for travel because they're only 1 fluid ounce each. So I haven't smelled them yet. So, okay. Now, okay, I'm like, this is from the teaching section. So this is 3D wall borders, which means some of them pop out a little bit. And this was a new one that I hadn't seen before. I saw another space one that I bought like last year or the year before, but this is a new one to me. So there are 10 in here, and I like to cut these borders up and use them in junk journals and junk journal kits. So I think it's a great deal for $1.25. Usually these are, I think, in my stores. So but even at $1.50, that would be a great deal. And so here, I'll show you how they pop out a little bit. So there's the 3D element. Did you miss it? I'll do another one. All right, just a little pop out there. But you don't have to pop them out either. I can glue them down. But I usually cut these into like 3 or 4 pieces and use them in, like I said, kits or journals. So, yeah. Okay, now let me look. I'm always doing my Dollar Tree aerobics here. Okay, alrighty. Here we go. Okay. Now, throw these off to the side. Those were cute. Okay. I collect erasers. Like, you're like, what don't you collect? Yeah. Well, yep. It's part of the addiction. So I got these. These were leftover from school supplies, and I had abated the addiction during the school supply season and had not picked these up. But this trip, I was all out. I was like, we're going for it. We're throwing it in. So sadly. Okay. Just shows. All right. My addiction. All right. So those are cute. And then these erasers. And obviously they'd be cute for little school supplies for you or your kids, but, I'm putting them with my collection. Okay. I should show you my collection. If you're interested in seeing my eraser collection sometime, let me know, because they're all from Dollar Tree, all my erasers. So this little spaceship one. Okay, so then this, and I don't know, I believe this might have been $1.75, but it's either $1.50 or $1.75 because it was with the toys. So, and I don't remember what the receipt said now. So I've gone on quite a few Dollar Tree trips lately, so it's all becoming a blur. So yeah, I'm at rock bottom with the addiction. Help me now. All right, don't help me. I love it. All right. Okay, so this is a little easel, and I thought the easel component was kind of cool. If I could figure it out. Probably not. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. In theory, it's an easel. So I'm collecting Frozen stuff, and I liked that it has a little activity book and the markers and the little stickers here. So, and I also thought it would be cool to have an easel. So like when the activity book is done, because I'm pretty much going to tear the activity book out of it right away. What is going on? I mean, these are supposed to be, there we go. Okay. Okay, so it does stand up. All right. So I thought that would be kind of cute to have a little easel to work with, when I'm finished with the Frozen stuff. So, all right. Now this was super cute. I got this as like a set. Well, I got one time at one store and one at another one. But I saved it out from another haul and added it to this one because they match. So this is the limited edition Crayola. They have 8 retired Crayola colors. So $1.25, I believe. And so you just get 8 crayons. So it says the ones that are retired: Viola, Violet Blue, Blizz, Blizzard Blue. You know, they have the colors on there. All right, I'll open them. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys are so pushy. Gosh. All right. So I love using crayons myself. These are not for kids or grandkids. I mean, let's just get real, okay? So there's the retired colors. What that one looks like. Okay, I don't know what this last one is. Some sort of a shade of brown, I guess. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, so there's those. And then this, and it shows you the retired colors on here. So lemon yellow, why did they retire that one? What are they, crazy? Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is the coloring book. Now the coloring books in my stores are $1.50. So, and it has 48 coloring pages. I thought it would be really cute to make a crayon junk journal. I mean, look at this. He's traveling to Big Ben and he's got a little watch on. The images are so cute. And I just thought it would be fun to, to make a brightly colored crayon junk journal. I mean, what do you think of that theme? You know, let's just add another theme, chick. Yeah, you've got like 400 already. Let's just add another one to your project list, which is unending. Well, you know, it's just an idea. And I think they're super cute. So, oh, he's like kissing the dolphin, or the dolphin's kissing him. He's just, she's just happy with it. So, all right. So I just thought these were cute. Oh, and it does say, look for the limited edition crayons. Well, yes, I did, and I found them. Woohoo! So, yeah. So that was fun. That gave me a little boost in the store. All right. Now, this is another teaching supply that I will use as a junk journal supply, of course. All right, 15 pieces. These are nameplates. Oh, this is already opened. Okay, well, we're going to open it up then. Rip it open. Okay, I don't like that because usually I like to reuse these little plastic things. Oh, well. Okay, so, yeah. So there we have it. Just thought this would be cute for school-themed or the crayon-themed junk journals. So very cute. Yeah, so there's that. Now, I don't think this is a repurchase. I do not think I have this one. So, and I couldn't open it because it's sealed at the bottom in the store. So I tried to look at the back and I didn't think it looked familiar. So if you're new here, I'm obsessed with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, because our son lives in Hawaii and I make Hawaii travel themed junk journals after we visit him. So it's a thing. So that's a theme that I actually do follow through with. Except I made a Hawaii themed travel journal when we got back last month that you can find on my channel. And I didn't use Lilo and Stitch or Moana in that journal, but I have a lot of Lilo and Stitch and Moana materials, and I will use them in future journals. And for when we went at Christmas last year, I used some of my Moana stuff in my travel theme journal that time. So, all right, so there's that. This was $1.50, I think. And then I did find new Stitch stickers. They're fuzzy. So I was like, woo, new stickers. So fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. And shows how you can use them on your phone and stuff. Oh, they might be a little sturdier for using on like phone cases and that. So it says how many. It doesn't say how many. I guess you can just count them. There's not that many, but yeah. So I thought those were cute. Threw those in. I'm always finding stickers lately. I mean, it's amazing. I thought I had all the stickers that they sell, and now there's more. So, you know, again, that's why the addiction. All right, so there's Moana in the middle, and just the Disney princesses, and this is a fuzzy sticker too. So I feel like they're coming out with some of these fuzzy stickers. Let me make sure I'm not missing some of them, because, no, okay. All right. And then these I have bought in other themes. These kind, this belongs to. They're like putting in books or folders, you know, to say that it belongs to you. But again, I'm going to be using them in junk journals. Okay, I'm a little bit a high on the screen, sorry. So there's 60 in the robot one, 84 in this patterned one, 72 in the strawberry one. And then I did buy another dog one, which I had already bought. But, I mean, I can't resist. I cannot resist these dog ones. I mean, they're so cute. So, yeah. So I think those are really cute and a good purchase for junk journaling or for your children's items or your items. You lend books to someone. Make sure you get it back. You put that sticker in there and they will ignore it and keep it forever. No. All right. This is upside down in the package. All right. There we are. Okay. 26 stickers, 26 pop-up stickers. I don't know. I may already have this one, but I didn't feel like I did. I thought it's kind of got that retro theme with the boombox and the roller skates, so I thought it was cute. So, yeah, so threw that one in. Now, this is going back a little bit because Halloween's over, but these are 2 for $1, the smaller cards, and really thought this little kitty cat was cute, and I will save it for next year. So it says a little wish for you. Hope your Halloween is simply bewitching. So I thought that was cute to save for next year. I made a lot of Halloween kits and journals this year, so it was really fun. So, and this one says granddaughter, but I will cover that with a sticker or another, you know, or, yeah, I think I'll cover it because I like having this haunted house looking image with the moon. So I'll just cover that granddaughter part. So, thanking the lucky stars above for having special you to love. Hope your Halloween's filled with magic and fun. So just thought this was a very cute one too. I had another card last month when I was buying more of the Halloween cards, and there was a gal that looked very similar that had fishnet stockings on, the same kind of outfit. So I thought that might be good to make a journal with both of those cards. So that was kind of what I'm thinking. And these do have some glitter elements, but usually it's not a lot of fallout, thankfully, because I don't like glitter. I don't like glitter typically too much, and I definitely don't like glitter fallout. Okay, now I did get some Christmas cards. Okay, so I got this one. I thought that these are the larger ones. These are $1.25 in my stores now, the larger cards. So this says, you're always making spirits bright. Hope you have a Christmas as wonderful as you are. So I just thought this is very cute. And this would be, I'm going to start creating Christmas junk journals very soon here, now that it's November, and start uploading them to my Etsy shop. So hopefully, so I thought this would make a cute one signature journal as the cover. So that was my idea. And then this card says, son, you're a blessing, which we do have a son and he is a blessing, but I thought I was actually going to cover that. I just love the like berries on here and this snow looking, you know, edge snow-capped tree. So I thought I would use it as a junk journal cover. And then this one, also another pretty deer. And again, I will just cover this daughter part. So you make Christmas more joyful, more hopeful, more wonderful. You make Christmas and every day more special just by being you. So very cute. And just love those deer images. I'm always drawn to reindeer like that and deer in general. So thought those would be cute junk journal covers. So now these I'd never seen before, so these are new to my stores. Paint activity kits, and they're 5x7 inch. They have 8 paint sheets, 1 mini paintbrush, which the paintbrushes are garbage if you buy these kits. So what I do, if it's a little child, and I have, you know, I do babysit occasionally. So if it's a little child, I'm not even feeling the paintbrush in there. That's weird. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Okay. Then if it's not like something special we're doing, you know, just for fun, we're doing a little painting, I'll let them use these brushes, but they're not good brushes. So I like even just buying the other brushes at Dollar Tree that are more, not the plasticky fibers on them as much. They're more the brush itself. They're more I don't know, they feel more like fabric-y, if that makes sense. Not fabric-y, more like hair or something. I don't know. But anyway, so they had 3 different types of these, or at least the covers are different. So, it looks like there's a variety of pages. I looked at the back to see the different types of pages. and then they're different. So I was like, okay, so I'm throwing all of them in. So yeah, and I'm typically not going to use these to paint with, or I don't babysit that often. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get, yeah. I don't babysit that often, so I'm not really going to use them with any children. So what I'm going to do is use them for junk journaling. Now, I do save these little brushes, though, to use with glue. So that's an idea. If you ever want to be spreading out glue, I do save them for that because I feel like they're not good for painting. But that's my opinion. Okay, so you may have a different opinion, and that is okay. So you see how the paint is on the side, so you add water to those, and then just paint away. So, but I thought the little cards are so cute. And I will I'll cut the paint edge off there, the paint. Yeah, so I thought these are very cute. So, yeah. And I'm not sure how much these cost. They were either $1.50 or $1.75. I feel like they were probably $1.50 each. So, yeah. All right, leave those there for a second while I get my other stuff out. Okay, so I do have a couple more of these teaching tree items. Again, the crayon theme. I'm running with it. You get 30 in here. They're word strips. They're for writing words or children's names on. I have it upside down. But the little print is little Crayola crayons. Well, maybe not Crayola, just crayons. So thought that was super cute. And I could cut these into smaller pieces for junk journaling or use them along the edge of a page, signature page. And then this one is little smiley faces. So I had not seen these before. These were new to me. 2 inches by 11 inches, and you get 30 in each for $1.25. They're considered school supplies still. So all the school supplies in my stores are typically $1.25. So, all right. And then I went a little nuts because in the book section, they had a bunch of, I'm making sure I got them all together here. They have a bunch of comic books. So, yeah, I went a little nuts. So, which you're like, yeah, you're already nuts. So I'm looking right now. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I was looking for something. Sorry. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I often do that. My husband will find me upstairs or something. He'll be like, who are you talking to? I'm like, myself. It's like, okay. Let's just add another chapter to the Book of Weird. All right, so here we are. Okay, so yes, I went nuts, but these are $1.25 each. You know what? They were, because I checked my receipt. I remember I was going to say I thought they might be $1.50 because they are from the book section. But these were all stacked. They had 2 huge stacks of comic books. So I just went in deep. I dove in. Probably, caused other people to not be able to look at the books for like 15 minutes. But I had plenty of time that day. I was just on my own, had gone to get my hair done. And the Dollar Tree is over by where I get my hair done. So anyway, why am I so far over? All right. So I'm curating all the time for superhero kits. So not kits, superhero junk journals. So, and I like Wonder Woman, and she was there. And so I like the Justice League and stuff. So I tossed it in. All right, let me see if I can find the other ones because I'll kind of separate them out. Here's Superman and Superwoman. So I thought that was cool. And some of the comic books were more creepy looking and things. And I don't typically go for the creepy vibe. So I got just more of the cutesy ones, kind of. This one with a dog, I was like, yep, throw it in. That's good. Superman Reborn. I don't know. Is that who she is? Whatever. I guess I'll have to read them before I use them in junk journals. And then I got another Superman one that said eye to eye. So I don't know. I just thought it looked kind of cool. So just got the ones that I thought looked neat for my, journals that I will make someday. Yeah. Okay. I just laugh because, there's so many projects to get done and I don't know if I'll do them. So this is Batman and Scooby-Doo. And I loved all the dogs on here, starring Ace the Bat Hound. So there he is. And so I wanted to, I have Scooby-Doo, a deck of Scooby-Doo cards from Dollar Tree that I bought another haul. And then I have a Scooby-Doo book that my mom gave me. So I want to, again, I want to make a Scooby-Doo junk journal someday. So, all right. Yeah. And Batman and Scooby-Doo again. And this is with the Ace, the Bat Hound. And then Scooby-Doo, and then there's other Scooby-Doo characters, was Daphne, and then it said starring Catwoman. So I just thought those sounded kind of neat. And then again, Scooby-Doo and Batman. I didn't know that was a thing where they got together. So, and then this is Catwoman. So I like when they have female superheroes. I just kind of, that resonates with me. So, all right. Okay. Now I did get a couple, a Moana bag and a Lilo and Stitch bag, which I don't think I have these. I think I have other Moana bags and other Lilo and Stitch bags, but I didn't think I had this one. If it's a repurchase, I'll just donate it or give it to a friend. So, but this one I thought was really pretty, the image. And since the new movies came out, they've been coming out with so many materials for, sorry, I shook the camera, for, new Lilo and Stitch and new Moana. And I love to use these to hold signature pages and ephemera that are related to the theme. So that's my thing. Separate everything into themes. So these are $1.50 each in my stores. So it was really cute image. So really like those. And let's see. I think, oh yeah, the rest is, make sure I'm not forgetting stuff. So, because I have a habit of doing that, especially when I have so many pages. This, I think, is a repurchase. I'm going to show it, though. I think it's a repurchase, but I did toss it in. So, it's $1.25, and just love the retro vibe. And then the little bears, I thought I could use these with my Care Bear journals. So, yeah. So, there's that. And I do have, I think the rest is Christmas. So, yeah, last bag. Are you in there? Are you still hanging in? Are you hanging in? I think if you're an addict, you are. You're like, yeah, I'm in it for the long haul, sister, because I want to see what's out there. This is a bag. I'll try to flip it carefully here so I'm not shake the camera. These are $1.50 each, and they're a nice, huge bag. I have measured these in other videos. Let me, okay, check my math skills here. So 12 and like 17 inches by like 13 inches. So really good size bags. They're great. I've used them in other years when I've bought some of these to fill with Christmas gifts when I was going to my parents' house or another relative's house or whatever, because they're pretty good size and it could stack quite a few gifts in them. So just thought this was a pretty print. And again, I'm using it for holding ephemera and signature pages typically. So, or, carrying some gifts, but probably more so for the signature pages and ephemera. And this is same size, just has a red on the inside. They're reusable bags, of course. I mean, tote bags. I just thought this was so pretty with the bows on here. So yeah, same pattern on both sides. And then this one has the red straps. The Christmas lights one I just showed had green straps. And then I'm always putting together Christmas kits, but I have a bunch in my Etsy shop now. So I'm taking a hiatus until I sell more of them. But I needed some more green and red yarn, or, for a ribbon. I use ribbon too in my kits. So, but I like to have yarn, and sometimes I like to wrap the kits because the kits come with a blank journal and then a pack of ephemera, or not necessarily a pack of ephemera, but like a little free gift with a few items typically, or 1 or 2 items if they're bigger. But, so I like to tie the plastic envelope that the kit comes in, and then the blank journal, and then the free gift, kind of tie those up with the receipt, and make it look pretty. And then whoever buys it gets, a little bonus of, like, I don't always do this. So like, dang you lady, I ordered one and I didn't have any yarn or ribbon around mine. So don't come at me. But I try to do this, on quite a few of them. So I will wrap them in, 1 or 2 of the colors, and kind of, so then the buyer can use those in their own junk journaling. All right. So, and then I have shown these little bags before in other prints. I have Christmas trees. I think I have candy canes now. And now I found the gingerbread people. So I was like, yes! Gingerbread men, I guess. Doesn't look like any of them have little have little bows on their heads. Doesn't mean they can't be female, but that's typically what Dollar Tree does if they're making the gingerbread ladies. They'll usually have a little bow on their, up in their head there. So, but these are just great for, very handy and cute. So nice. And they're the little drawstring bags. So I've shown them before. Okay, last few items. No, okay, last, there's like 4 items, 5 items. Okay. Just some more Christmas ribbon, again, for my kits or for my own Christmas junk journals. So $1.50. These things are $1.50 each, by the way. All the seasonal stuff, all the holiday stuff. Okay, and then the last 4 items, which I was so ecstatic to find these because I found a bunch of decks of Christmas cards recently, but I had not found these 4. So maybe I had found the Grinch. I don't know. Anyway, bought another one if I did. I don't know. You might remember more than I do. All right, because I forget. But I don't think I had the Grinch. If I did, I love him. So I don't think I did. I know I didn't because I opened the other ones on camera and you're like, okay, I'll open them. Oh my goodness. All right. How many minutes are we into this? Oh my gosh, 45. Okay, but I knew this was going to be a longer one, so sorry. Okay. Fast forward through me if you get tired of it. All right. So you always have one print on one side. These are $1.50 each. Oh, these are, oh, I'm doing the back side. Okay, the one print on the one side, like I said, this one. Okay, and then the back. Okay, it has such cute images from the cartoon version of the Grinch. Love it. So I want to make a Grinchmas junk journal. So I will do it. Okay, so there's that one. Then we have A Christmas Story. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Comment below. And are there any that aren't shown here that you really love? I like It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, that'd be great if they came out with a deck of cards for that one. If you haven't seen that one, that's a real classic. Okay, Christmas Story. These are the different images from the movie. Gets his tongue stuck on the pole there. All right. So, yep. This is kind of a cute movie. Not my favorite one. I would say of these, The Grinch is my favorite. I love when the little Who's in Whoville, when they sing, "Ba-hoo do-de, ba-hoo for-de." You remember that? They have their cute little voices, and at the end, they're singing that little song about, Christmas here, Christmas at last, or something. So, yeah, it's just cute. Little gibberish, kind of, but then it does have some real words in it, so... All right, I should have opened these from the bottom because they're easier to... Oh, and I like to save the boxes. So, okay, this handy thing. I'm going to stab myself with this thing on camera. Okay. Christmas Vacation. This is a really funny one. I do like this movie a lot. All right, so we have the different images. So, it makes me laugh just thinking about some of the different scenes. Clark Griswold. And whenever my husband and I are driving around the neighborhood and we see like a lot of, someone with a ton of Christmas decorations, we're like, oh, there's the Griswolds. So, yeah. All right. And then I really do like the movie Elf. I know some people do not. I like it. I like Will Ferrell. I like him in pretty much any movie. So, yeah. So, and this is the very last item. All right. So this is the side with him on there. Little images of him in the background too. So, and then all the scenes from the movie. Very cute story. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. Let me know what you think. All right. It's mostly of him, not really the other characters. A couple other. No, it's all him. Ah, it's all Will Ferrell. They don't have the other, like his little girlfriend in the movie or Santa. Come on, people. All right. Well, you know what? It's all right. Okay. So there's that. So obviously good stocking stuffers, but I'm going to be using them for junk journaling. So, all right, there's those again in all their glory. I just about wet myself when I saw these. I was like, oh, I can complete the collection. And they only had these. I didn't find any other ones. They only had these these left over. Any of the other decks of cards were not at my regular store. So, yeah. So, anyway, okay. So, I like to end with a quote. Sometimes I do a quote in the middle. But, that's it. Okay. Okay. I wanted one that... Okay, here we go. Okay. It's by Michael Jordan. I think, you know, a lot of people know who he is, famous basketball player. And obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. So, and it's under the theme of coping with adversity. So obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it, by Michael Jordan. So thank you, Mr. Jordan. Good one. All right. That is it. We made it. We made it. You got a little pushy with me having to open things, and that made the video a little longer, but I understand. I am a fellow addict. I do get it. I do want to see things opened. I want to see all of it in all its glory. So thank you, everyone, for all your support. I love these meetings. They are so much fun. I do have another haul coming up. Yes, like I said, the addiction has been strong. I do have one more haul. Oh, okay. It's a fun time. All right. So take care, everyone. I will see you in my next video and in my next meeting. All right. Bye-bye.